the burden of the word of the Lord on Israel. And the Lord said, stretching forth heaven, and founding the earth, and making the spirit of a man in him, lo, I shall set Jerusalem as a lintel of gluttony to all peoples in compass, but also Judah shall be in besieging against Jerusalem. And it shall be in that day, I shall set Jerusalem a stone of burden to all peoples. All that shall lift it shall be drawn with cutting down, and all realms of earth shall be gathered against it. In that day, saith the Lord, I shall smite each horse in dread, either losing of mind, and the rider of him in madness. And on the house of Judah I shall open mine eyes, and shall smite with blindness each horse of peoples. And the dukes of Judah shall say in their hearts, be the dwellers of Jerusalem comforted to me, in the Lord of hosts, God of them. In that day I shall set the dukes of Judah as a chimney of fire and wood, and as a brand of fire and hay, and they shall devour at the right side and left side all peoples in compass. And Jerusalem shall be inhabited again in his place, in Jerusalem. And the Lord shall save the tabernacles of Judah, as in the beginning, that the house of David glory not greatly, and the glory of men dwelling in Jerusalem be not against Judah. In that day the Lord shall defend the dwellers of Jerusalem, and he that shall offend them shall be in that day as David. And the house of David shall be as of God, as the angel of the Lord in the sight of them. And it shall be in that day, I shall seek to all break all folks that come against Jerusalem. And I shall pour out on the house of David and on the dwellers of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of prayers. And they shall behold to me whom they pricked, and they shall bewail him with wailing, as on the one begotten son. And they shall make sorrow on him, as sorrow is wont to be made in the death of the first begotten son. In that day great wailing shall be in Jerusalem, as the wailing of Hadad Rimmon in the field of Megiddon. And the land shall wail, families and families by themselves, the families of the house of David by themselves, and the women of them by themselves, families of the house of Nathan by themselves, and the women of them by themselves, families of the house of Levi by themselves, and the women of them by themselves, families of Shimei by themselves, and the women of them by themselves, all other families and families by themselves, and the women of them by themselves.